All right. Rain. What's up, Atlas? What's up, sucker? How are you? Got the quarantine blues. I had to go back into the repertoire of my early YouTube history. I am honored to play one of the first songs that got kind of me into the YouTube, and it started me searching on a whole bunch of different things. It was kind of funny. I'll play it for you in a minute. Oh, wait, while chat catches up. Oh, this one brought back memories. It might bring back memories for you too. Something I listen to. I think it's things I like listening to. Okay? Those are things that I like listening to, and I think you do too. Okay? You do too. Guys, it's windy outside. You guys want to know what I did today? You want to know what I did today? You want to know what I did? You should ask me. You should ask me what I did today. I'm not going to wait. I did all kinds of outside the house work today, like bushes, trimming, raking, mowing. I went after it like a madman. You know, I went after it. Yeah, what I did today. That's what I did today. That's what I did today, dog. And you know what's funny? I don't day drink. Not a day drinker at all. Hardly ever. Except now I can say that I am. So I went after it. I went after it hard. I went after it really hard and worked in the yard hard. I was like, yeah. I mowed everything. Got all that shit down. Got it all down. Got it all raked up. Put it in the thing. Spacked. And I still got all kinds of extra shit to put in there. I have all kinds of extra things to put in there. But I got it full. And I went after it. Yeah. That's what I did today. And I'm so excited. So I was hammering it. And I came into the garage. And I was sweating just like a maniac. Sweating like a maniac. And I opened the garage fridge. I was going to grab a water. And I looked up and I was like, I saw a Molson Ice. I was just like, it's 3 p.m. Do I want to drink this beer? Or what's up? And I was just like, beer. And I went, and I was like, and I can't tell you how many times in my life that I've had a beer that was more satisfying ever, but this was one of them. This was perfect. It was perfect. It was so good. So it was great. Wonderful. Worked in the yard. Definitely worked in the yard. We check this. So, gonna play. You guys are like, what are you gonna play? What are you gonna play? What's he gonna play? What is he gonna play? I'm sorry, I took off on a little story. So these are the videos that I got involved in. See if you understand them. Ready, go. Name that. Hi, everybody. Name the tune. What was the tune? Can you name it? I bet you could. You guys, do you know what that was? Colo Rita. Meow. Meow. So, man, I was just a nightmare outside, taking care of the lawn. I just handled business today. I cut that shit up. I was possessed. I like working in the yard more than anything I like doing, though. That's fun. I like that. I went out there. I was crazy, man. I went after it. I was like, I need some fucking therapy. Let me cut the shit up. Meow, 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 meow. I cut it all up. I was like, I felt great. Not like working in the yard. Maybe you don't feel that way. I don't know. You guys figure out my song? My mystery song? What it was? What did you have 3 days ago? Hey? All right. So, I don't know. It's late. It's 2:20 here in the morning. All right. I'm buzzed, but I want to be. Okay. It's not that I don't want to be. So I'm in a perfect frame of mind. Perfect. And I'm watching what's going on. I'm listening to what's going on. I guess we're still in the awakening process. I guess that's what's happening. I think people are waking up. I think everything has been quieted down how it's supposed to be quieted down so that people can really start to grasp what's going on. There's not too many different ways when your life is this quiet, especially from all the people that have been screaming about what's true in your ears. And now the only thing that you have to back it up is things that are fortifying those things that people you maybe deemed were crazy started putting into your ears. Now these things are starting to have mega weight involved. And it's happening. Right down from President Trump holding up the Q-tips the other day. I mean, the difference between him holding up Q-tips and swabs. Everybody can say what they want about it. Whatever. The mere fact that he held up Q-tips was a tip to the Q. It just simply was. And he baited with that a little bit. A couple days prior to that, he had did it and equated the swab to a Q-tip, and that caught people's attention. So he paid homage to it. He paid homage to it. Why do you think he went? Do you think you'd like me to open up this swab and show you? And they're like, yes, open it. And he's like, open it. And oh my gosh, I just happen to have these 2 Q-tips right in my inside pocket. How could I have known that? I can't believe that I could simply know that. Here's the swab. Here's the Q-tip. Here you go. And I was like, here you go. I don't know. Just tip of the cap to the Q. I don't know. Definitely something. So I live in Michigan. I'm in lockdown state university. We will be the last state to open up. I'll guarantee you. I watched Governor Whitmer's live 3:00 today speech. She plays, listen, politically, she's pretty freaking savvy. She says the right things. She really found a way to actually make it credibly sound like the people that went to Lansing and, were against the travel ban and all that were like not in the right. If you're awake, it doesn't matter because you look at it and just go, you're a George Soros owned puppet. That's what you are. So you take your talking points and know that she is a funded George Soros puppet. One of the ones that were allowed to win in the 2018 midterm. Allowed. Very important to the awakening for someone like her to get into that position. Because, I've said it before in other streams with people is that Michigan, I don't think there's any state that's one more important than another. I think we're all equally this and that. But when it comes to taking the temperature of like the nation as a whole, like if you had to take the East Coast and the West Coast and you kind of had to boil it down, you would take it into the Midwest, and then where would that gravitate to as it was filtered down? It usually filters up into like secluded area, which would be like Michigan. It'd be like Michigan. We're on a peninsula. We're surrounded by water. So this is going to sound super pompous, and I don't mean it to, but you can either let good intellectual conversation enter into this area or not. And I think by way of kind of filtration, you kind of get a little bit better perspective. You're a dick. I don't mean it that way. I don't mean it that way. I mean, we all need each other. We all need each other. There's so many people also. What's weird about the peninsula is that there's so many people from Michigan that live in Florida. And Florida is also a peninsula. So you have the 2 peninsulas of the United States. And like so many people from Michigan live in Florida over the winters and all that shit. They like share boundaries. I don't know. But I don't know. You guys know the first state, the first city that they ever tested chlorine? Is that right? No. Not chlorine. What is it? Fluoride. First city ever to have fluoride put into their water was Grand Rapids, Michigan. Fact. It was on Jeopardy. Fluoride. Proven to do numerous really bad things, none of which include having your teeth be awesome. So it comes into like what I'm saying is about like we're out here on the peninsula, we're in Michigan. It's kind of like where all ideas kind of end up and filter, and here's where they end up at because they can't go beyond these borders. It's a psychological thing. But what I'm saying is that Michigan is a beautiful place, you guys. It's almost all lakeshore. It's almost all beautiful, clear, clean lakeshore. The whole state. It's amazing. Like 9 months out of the year. It's incredible. And then the other three, we're Michigan. So, but very underrated. But there's lots of brilliant things that have come out of our state. I think it's a great place for the deep state to try to start dumbing down America. And they started right here in West Michigan. Number one place. They put it into the water system. Fluoride. Why? Because it was right where maybe things were jumping off the most. I don't know. Kind of always felt like the Midwest in general, the Midwest, the entire Midwest has kind of been the heartbeat of the nation. Not the extreme from either coast, but the Midwest. When you get to give us Chicago and Detroit, Indianapolis, all of these major, and Indianapolis is a phenomenal town, by the way. Big city, phenomenal, totally clean, beautiful, outdoor, outdoor entertainment and cafes and all that kind of stuff. It's beautiful. It's fantastic out there. Just like Minneapolis, St. Paul. Beautiful outdoors, beautiful. Nashville, Tennessee. The whole Midwest, all of that could be included. It's been great. It's been great. All right. So, lots going on, right? Trump continues to battle with the mainstream television. Continues. Goes after him. Some of them are relentless. They will not give up. He don't care. He don't care at all. He don't care at all. He just beats them up. It's good. So the other thing that I was thinking, as Trump continues to move on and do all the things that he complains